the boss won't be happy. Stand up when I come in our zone. Don't you know who I am? Now let's see the famous tongue. Pathetic. Pathetic? Well, I think it's shrinking. Ever worry about that, Ansel? Your tongue shriveling? You always wear a little prick. You dickless wonder, you wonking suit. You're lucky the boss still wants you. I'll have it out in no time with the pliers. Ever imagine that, Ansel? One day I'll show you. Ah! Ah! Tolo! My hands are solid with this filth. Yardstick! Detainees stand to attention! Not bad. Not bad, poet. Getting the painters come into line, I see. You haven't lost your sense of order anyway. But you stink. You smell like shit. Even the rats wouldn't come near you. And this place is a mess. A fucking mess.
What do you expect? It's a building site, isn't it?
Shut your face! Detainees are responsible for the state of the quarters. No exceptions for intellectuals. And stand when I speak to you. Search the place.
Private 1 and Private 2 snap heap and look under the bed, sweeping under with rifle butts, lifts curtains, pulls drawers from the nightstand, empty its paltry contents of the floor, steps on them, pokes through piles of tools, debris, scattering dust. They're bored.
Wall.
Clearly routine. Gruber and Ansel turn slowly to the wall, stage left. Spread eagle fingertips to the wall, feet apart. Private 1 and Private 2 pull on gloves to search Gruber and Ansel. Fingers through hair. Fingers in mouth. Looks up the nose and ears. Pants pulled down. Long specula inserted between buttocks.
Ah! Nothing. Next time, we're watching you, you sly cunt. Fine way to start the day. I love it. Galvanizes the human spirit. What a man, the boss, no comparison. Remember the mess it was? The ruin? Fucked is what we were. Completely fucked. And no one to save us. Then there was you, Ansel, who'd have fought it. There we all were, hopeless and screwed, and suddenly everyone was reading you, reciting you, the people's poet, little prick. Ruins serrate our horizons. In their teeth we stand. Even the child leans into the wind. Light breaks at the rim. Fucking nonsense. But we loved it. Ansel. Ansel, you bastard. Give the boss what he wants. You were his inspiration, his gateway, his awakener, he calls you. Still, don't you remember? Or doesn't it mean a thing to you? Those halls, the gathering crowds, almost everyone young. God, I hated you. But I had to give it to you. You were good. Moving. And the boss, standing quietly at the back. A quiet man. I always liked that about him. Quiet. And what a will. What violence when you wanted. Precise. beautiful. But now, give him what he wants. Give him what he fucking wants. Fuck you, Ansel. You're the same as you always were. A pure fucking cunt. You just can't see it. And I'll be killed because of you for your fucking virtue. For the last time, Ansel, the boss needs you. He's got this idea in his head that he needs your world. And it's all beginning to fall apart. The statistics are getting worse. Rumors of famine in the provinces. Even the earth. No. The boss is losing his touch. He just wants you to say yes. He's put his confidence in me to... Fuck sake, Ansel! Shit! You'll kill us all! Work, D10!
Private 1 and Private 2 cross to Gruber and Ansel. Private 1's rifle hits Gruber's ribs. Gruber turns, moves slowly, and picks up a hammer and a cold chisel. Begins chipping at the wall. Private 2 pokes Ansel in the ribs. Wow! Slowly, Ansel rises and picks up an electric drill. He runs it over the brick. There is noise, and there is dust.
And it will be a grand palace. The People's Palace. Hall of Culture. Your sepulcher. Your monument.
Exits followed by Private 1 and Private 2.
This dust will be the death of me, along with everything else. The cold, the death, the stink, the lies, the whole shite it is. And you!
Here. I'll help you with that a bit. Sit down and rest, will you?
Would you ever give over with that kind of crap? Cut it out. Look at yourself. Your man's right. A dickless prick. A dickless prick. Prick. Why don't you give up and let the man have what he wants? At least I'm in for what I did. In a way, anyway. You're only here for what you want to. It wasn't too good for you then? The photos with the boss, the speeches at the conference, the Republic to call.
But then we believed.
Keep it in. I told you that. All that crap about redemption. The risen people from the ruins, the people's dwelling rises. Look around you, Ansel. Here's your ruins. Here's your people's dwelling. A palace for the boss and a prison for the rest. And now you're building it up around you. Game over.
I can't do it anymore, Gruber. It's not about choosing. Look at the shambles. The endless war, ruins all over. The night they came, I saw a street kid at an ash pit. Another house in embers. They were rooting around in rubble, squabbling over a charred log like it's grilled chicken. Then the squad came. They shot them all before they'd even knocked on the door. I couldn't even think of running. There was one, I saw her. I saw her as they dragged me out. Half her skull blown off. And still breathing. Am I to say yes to that? Am I?
And what good are you here? Who hears you?
The boss, maybe.